Okay, everyone. All right. So as you can see, I made Ken. And what we're going to do with Ken is we're going to see how Ken's pronouns are implemented in the game. So let's see what happens, right? I got my body type down. I got my my face, my background, my traits. And what happens when you finish this part of the character creation? This pops up, this screen right here. Now, I have to name my character, okay? As you can see on the right, it gives me he, him pronouns. Why does it give me he, him pronouns? Because I picked a male body type, okay? What happens when you click on this is it goes to the name feature. You can pick a name. So we're gonna call him Ken, right? And Ken is enough, right? So he doesn't need any extra pronoun additions or anything. He's just enough. He's enough the way he is. We're just gonna hit confirm, and that's the end of the character creation. Oh, but Lofty, what about the forced pronouns? What about the whole, it forces you to interact with the pronoun category? No, it doesn't. It gives you a default pronoun, he, him, so that the NPCs know how to refer to you. If I want to make a ugly looking guy that's actually a girl because I think it's funny, I can just click the pronoun button, which is Y, and I can change it. See? There's 3 options: he, him, she, they, or she, her, and they, them. I can cycle between all 3 of them. That's the extent of anything to do with pronouns in this game. Now, once again, this game gives you the default pronoun, and I talked with a bunch of people who played this game already. More than half of them didn't even know that they were given a pronoun. They just hit the button, confirm, and then they started the game. You don't even know it's there unless you see he, him next to your name, right? It's not even, you don't even have to push any buttons. And again, the only reason this exists in the first place is because, well, what if I want to make some androgynous looking person, but I want it to be a girl, but I want it to have the guy's body type? Well, I can just switch my gender to she, her. Now the they, them, this is included in the game, right? Yeah. Is this cringe? Yeah, I guess you could say it's cringe. I mean, if your take is that they, them pronouns are weird, okay, that's your opinion. That's fine. I don't even have a problem with that. The problem is if somebody wants to make themselves in this game and they just want to be referred to as they and them, and they don't want to have like a gendered NPC calling them he or she throughout the whole game. This option exists for those people. And once you start the game, it goes away. You're not forced to display these pronouns anywhere. You're not picking your pronouns. Like I said, mine defaulted to he, him. I didn't pick it. They default to your gender of choice, and it's a binary gender. There's 2 body types right here. Here are the 2 body types: female, male. And they even have 2 walking styles: female, male walking style, and, oh no, that was the female one. Male and then feminine, okay, or whatever, gay or whatever. Guys, the only reason pronouns exist in this game is so that the NPCs know what to call you. It's the same thing as picking a gender in any other game. If you pick male, they call you he, him. If you pick a woman, they call you she, her. The only difference in this game is that this game allows you to swap. That's it. There's nothing else in this game, okay? The game gives you the freedom to swap. Otherwise, it would just be he, him, and she, her. And you can use they, them in the game. Like I said, it's already, I don't have a problem with people thinking this is cringe. But why are we blowing this out of proportion? Why are we telling people that they're forced to engage with this? They're forced to pick a pronoun and they got to display it in their bio and all this. Like, none of that shit's happening, guys. None of this is breaking immersion, guys. There's no immersion breaking happening. Like I said, I clicked name my character and I named him Ken, and then I hit start. And the game, it took 2 seconds. I barely even noticed this thing. I saw he, him next to my name and immediately thought, oh, so people are going to refer to my character as a guy. Okay, well, that's good. That's what I want. And then I just started the fucking game. Like, why? Why is this such a big deal? Hogwarts Legacy forces everybody to use they, them pronouns the whole game. That is an example of forced pronouns, okay? I saw everybody complaining, all these people complaining about Starfield's pronouns most of them were supportive of Hogwarts Legacy to the point where they were streaming it and they were buying people copies. They were gifting copies on stream. They were, talking about how much they love Harry Potter. Some people were criticizing that Harry Potter was woke. There was not a bunch of people screaming into a camera or rage posting on Twitter about how woke this game is. It was the exact opposite with Harry Potter. And Baldur's Gate has pronouns, and Baldur's Gate lets you, fuck animals. And Baldur's Gate lets you have a penis if you're a girl. I mean, nobody, I don't understand this. This Starfield outrage to me is ridiculous. There's so many other games. All of these other games are more woke. Other games, Cyberpunk lets you be trans. I'm telling you, this is just, it's blown out of proportion, and I just don't know. I just wanted to clarify some of that shit. Now I'm gonna start the game. Watch, and like I said, all I did was hit finish. I named my guy. And then I looked, oh, he, him? Oh, okay, so they're going to refer to me as a guy in the game. Okay, that makes sense. And then I hit confirm. Okay, so that's it. That's all I did. And I started the game. And then I was like, oh, what's this story about? And I immediately forgot about it. Immediately forgot about the pronouns. Also, if you go into the main menu and you look at your character, it doesn't list your pronouns anywhere. If anyone's telling you that you have to like deal with these pronouns the whole game, they're lying. There's no pronouns. No pronouns anywhere in any of these screens. Here's character. Look over on the right. No pronouns. Nothing about pronouns. This is all stats, planet exploration, ship, mission, combat, crafting, crime. This is the character menu, guys. There's no pronouns anywhere. The pronouns were for about 2 seconds when you told the game how you want to be referred to. The pronouns are a substitute for a gender in every other game. The only difference is that you can swap between pronouns. That's it. It's less than 0.01% of the whole game. Like if that's triggering you so much where you have to refund it, like I just think that's stupid. I mean, that's my opinion. I think a lot of things are stupid. I think when people called out Final Fantasy for not having enough black people in the game, I thought that was stupid. Just because you disagree with me this time doesn't mean that I and other people are not allowed to comment on like your take on this game and how, if you think it's woke or not woke or whatever. And if you're screaming into a camera about this and acting like this is some sort of massive cultural moment and some sort of ideological creep, like, destroying normative gender binaries or whatever you want to, all that shit to me is cringe. And it's literally a waste of everyone's time. It's a waste of everyone's time. Nobody really wants to be having these stupid conversations because nobody cares. Elden Ring came out and it had no gender options because it didn't want to offend anyone. So it was just body type 1, body type 2. Is that woke? Yeah, that's woke. Hogwarts was woke with the they them pronouns the whole game for everybody. Forced, by the way. You couldn't even choose how you want people to be referred to you. They just call you they them the whole game. That's woke. Nobody cared about that. Baldur's Gate has pronouns. Baldur's Gate has a bunch of this stuff. Just stop talking about it. It's annoying. It's annoying everybody. Everybody's annoyed by it. Just don't play the game. If you don't like it, don't play it. You're not going to boycott Bethesda. It's not going to happen. You will not boycott. The only reason ever Bethesda will be successfully boycotted is if their game launches and it's in terrible condition, which this game is not. Some people are having issues with it. Most people are actually not. Go to Digital Foundry's review on YouTube. It runs at a very consistent 30 FPS. On the Series X, it runs at 4K, or upscaled 4K. It looks fine. I've had 2 minor glitches in about 30 hours and a couple waypoint errors when I'm trying to go somewhere. That's it. I haven't even crashed. Cyberpunk crashed for me 50 times in one playthrough. I counted it. It was like 52 times on the PS5. Crashed. Game crashed to the menu. That's the only way you're ever going to boycott Bethesda. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about Hogwarts. The Hogwarts boycott backfired dramatically. Elden Ring sold a million or millions. I don't even know. It just sold a fuck ton of copies. Baldur's Gate broke records on Steam and Twitch. And like, this shit is so dumb. We should be talking about other shit. That's, if you want to get political, let's start talking about actual politics. Get the fuck out of. Stop hijacking video games every time you want to make the most insignificant criticism of some insignificant thing you think is kind of woke. And then like scream about it, and then try to get everybody to boycott the game. Like, it's so stupid. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to play as Ken now. I already have another character, but I gotta go find my Barbie and then have sex with her if she'll let me. Right? Am I right, Ken's? No, Ken doesn't have to ask for consent. Ken's based. He can do whatever he wants. All right, boys and girls, and thems and theys and thems and whatever. I don't even know what that's called. Like boys, girls, and what that. I don't even know. Thanks for listening, and go play this game or don't play it. I don't care. Bye.